everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kendall, and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related. And today I am so excited because I get to talk to you about Vieve by Genevieve. Story time. Okay, so a few weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I was in bed all day with a migraine. I get horrific migraines to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna barf, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna sleep, don't touch me, don't look at me. So I was in bed all day long, and I was like, everyone keeps talking about Vieve Cosmetics, so I'll just look up the girl that owns the company, Genevieve, whatever. When I tell you I sat in bed for 2 days straight and binge watched all of her videos, that's what I did. I am now a full fan. I think she is so gorgeous. I think her makeup looks impeccable. She lives in Glasgow, so she has the most wonderful Scottish accent, and I love it. I love listening to her talk. It's the best. And so I was like, okay, I'll try out some of her products. So at first I ordered the eyeshadow palette, and then slowly but surely, I now own everything. Obviously, I didn't buy all the bronzers and all the highlighters, but I have something from each, like, category. And yeah, this is even the Vieve makeup bag because I loved that too, and it fits everything so well. So this is a full face of Vieve. Vieve doesn't have a foundation or a concealer or a mascara yet, but everything else on my face is all Vieve, and I'm so excited to show you guys. This has quickly become my favorite brand. It is truly some of the best makeup that I have in my collection. Got this bag to put everything in it because I keep it separate from all my other makeup because it's so easy to use. I always love how my makeup looks when I use these products, so I keep this bag on my desk and it's my go-to. It's been my favorite and I absolutely love it. So if you are interested to see how these products work and see them in action, then alright, so after priming my lids with my Rare Beauty eye primer, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and go into the shade Chow, and that's going all up in my crease, and I'm building that up. And then I'm going to go into the shade Buff, and that is going straight in the crease, but I decided I wanted it a little deeper, so I am mixing the shades Buff and Delicious together, so I get a beautiful, rich brown shade in the crease, and it really warms it up. And then for this look, I'm doing a cut crease, so I'm going to get my ColourPop concealer in the shade White, and I'm just going to start packing that concealer on my lid. And then what I've noticed with this palette is the shimmers will not stick unless you use a glitter glue. So I'm going to go in with the NYX glitter glue, super impressed with this stuff. And I'm going to put that right on top where I put the concealer. And then I'm going to go with a brush into the shade Glimmer, and then also into the shade Carrot, and put that all over where I put down the glitter glue. Then I'm gonna dip my brush back into the shade Buff and Delicious, and I'm just gonna go over everything and make sure everything's nice and blended. And then going to dip a smaller brush into Delicious and define that outer V and blend everything right in. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to take a fluffy brush into the shade Chow and buff that out on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to go into these shades Buff and Delicious again, mix those up, and then really get that as close to the lash line as possible. Add mascara, and we're done. Okay, so eyes are done. I went ahead and did my foundation and concealer and powder all off camera because Vieve does not have any of those things, but my left eye is being a little bee right now. It is so watery. I don't know what's going on. It has nothing to do with the products because it started this morning. Sometimes, specifically this eye, it gets so watery and nothing will stick, like in the like the outer V area. Nothing sticks. So when I bring you in and do a close-up at the end, when you see that my eyeliner's like missing and there's some patchiness right there, nothing to do with the product. It's because my eyes keep tearing up, which is great. The only thing that I did off camera with a Vieve product that I didn't film was I went in the Waterline with one of the eye wands. I used the shade Sand in the Waterline, these will not move. So you can use these however you want. You can use them as eyeshadow. You can use them as an eyeshadow base. They're so great. My favorite way to use them is in the Waterline because they will truly stick and not move. Any other eyeliner that I've used in the Waterline vanishes within like a 5-minute span because my eyes are so watery, but this one stays put. As you can see, it is still in there. It's a little bit missing from this outer corner right here, but that's because my eyes were already watering when I put this on, but it's gonna stay there all day long. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's do bronzer next. I have the Vieve Modern Bronzing Duo in the shades Light 1 and Light 2. One side is for contour and one side is for bronzer. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So first I'm going in with the contour shade and I'm just going to lightly contour my cheekbones. I'm not gonna contour my nose. I just don't really feel the need to. I never really do unless I'm just like playing with makeup. But no, I'm gonna leave it. I will go over it with some bronzer, but just going to contour my little cheekies. So easy, it blends into the skin so lovely. Then I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with the bronzing shade. The mirror on all these products are also so good. The mirror on the eyeshadow palette, the bronzer. All right, and that's how much bronzer I want to use. I feel good with that. Next, we're going to move on to blush. I am so excited. The Vieve blushes are out of this world. When I bought the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bougie Rouge collection, yeah, I bought the whole collection. I was like, that's it, no more blushes. I'm never buying a blush again. That's all I need. But the Vieve Sunset blushes are so good, you guys, so good. This is in the shade Pesca. It's this beautiful light peachy shade, so pretty. So I'm going to take an angled brush. These are super, super pigmented. There's a lot of kick up, so definitely tap off the excess. I also have the blush in the shade Sorbet, which is this beautiful, like, poppy pink. It's gorgeous, but I just figured since we used a lot of, like, the mustard brownie tones for eyeshadow, that we would use the more peachy shade for blush. I just love it. A bit on the nose. So cute. I love this so much. It's my favorite. Okay, so before I get into the highlighter, I want to show you guys the Skin Dew. This, I haven't really figured out how I want to use it. I haven't really been loving it. So basically this is, to me, supposed to kind of be like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, the Samantha Ravindal Glow Lust, but I just haven't gotten this to work for me. So what I'm going to do, since I really want to show you guys the actual like highlighter on my cheekbones, I'm going to use this like right above the brow. So as you can see, when it comes out like this. I mean, it looks so beautiful, like when you shear it out, but I haven't been able to really figure out how to work this for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some up with my beauty blender. And I'm going to dab it out on my forehead and we'll see if that does anything. I mean, it definitely adds some shine. I had been going in and just like putting it on my fingers and then directly tapping it in to where I would put my highlight right here. And it looked sticky. It felt kind of sticky, but I think the beauty blender is the way to go. My hair is starting to stick to it, so that's just one thing to note. But I think it's pretty. I definitely don't think it's something you need. Out of everything that I've tried from Vieve, which is everything, this is probably the one product that I would say you don't need. I'm gonna keep playing with it. It does look really, really pretty. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks so stunning, but I just don't think I don't think it's a necessity. All right, next we're going in to the Nova Glow highlighter. I have mine in the shade Holy Chic. This is the medium shade. It does have actual glitter particles in it, which I typically don't like, but with this, I really don't mind. I think it looks so pretty on the skin. But if you're like super against glitter in highlighters, you're probably not gonna like this, but it doesn't bother me at all. And you'll see why once I put it on. Okay, so how stunning is that? I love it so much. And it's just ever so lightly, you can see, like you can definitely, when you're looking up close, you can see little tiny flakes of glitter, but it's not in like an obnoxious glitter kind of way. You know what I mean? It's like classy glitter. Finally, we're gonna move on to lips. I'm going to go in with the Vieve lip pencil in the shade Brat. This is more of like a pinky nude shade. It's definitely been my favorite out of the bunch. These lip liners have become one of my favorites. I kind of went into this knowing that the lip products were going to be really good, because if you know who Genevieve is, she has the most beautiful lips I've ever seen in my life. They're so full and her lips always look so good. All right, for lipstick, we're going to go into the shade Treasure. All the lipsticks in her collection are very nude. So this is what that will look like. It's like a very peachy nude. Just this alone on me doesn't look good, but with a lip liner, it looks so nice. And it's really cool with these because whatever lip liner you put with it will change the color, change the look completely of all of these. Finally, the latest product from Vieve is the Lip Dew. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I have been wearing this every single day on its own. I'm going to put it over the lipstick today, obviously, but on its own, it is stunning. I'm obsessed with the applicator on it. It's this big paddle, and it just goes on so smooth, so nice, and it really, like, covers your whole lip. All right, that's it. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer, and we'll look at the final product. Full face using everything from Vieve by Genevieve. I'm not going to harp on this too much. I love the brand. I've loved absolutely everything that they put out, and I think it's excellent. I can't recommend it enough, especially like the eyeshadow palette if you're into neutrals. I think the lipsticks are amazing. They go on so creamy. The lip liners are creamy and amazing. The lip dew is so good. It's so juicy. It just makes my lips look bigger than they are. The skin dew, you can probably pass on. It's not my favorite thing. And what else am I missing? Oh, the highlighter, 10 out of 10. The blush, 12 out of 10. Eye wands, you put this on your lid, you put this on your waterline, it's not going anywhere, so perfect for the hot summer days. Now, I will say the only complaint that I have with these products, and I noticed when I was watching a lot of other reviews that a lot of people had this issue too. A lot of people got their eyeshadow palettes with a shade being knocked out. These are not glued in very well. For instance, my shade Carrot right here. Oh my God, please don't fall out. Please don't fall out. Yeah, so the shade Carrot for me, when I first got it, I opened it up and it just popped right out. And I didn't have any glue, so I just took some eyelash glue, popped a little bit in the pan, and it's been fine ever since, and I've had this for a few weeks now, so not a huge deal, but I do know that the glue in here, for a lot of people, the pan has popped out. I know a lot of people had the pan and the highlighter fall out. Mine was fine. I just had the one issue, but I did just want to note that that's literally my only complaint. Obviously, I love the brand. I love everything. I just wanted to come on here and just do a full face of everything. So if you are interested in the brand, You have my feedback if you want it. And that is it. I will have everything that I mentioned linked down below. You can buy these products from the Vieve website or from Cult Beauty. Please keep in mind that this company is based overseas. So I've been ordering all mine from Cult Beauty, and I've been getting it within like a week and a half, not long at all, but just wanted to let you guys know. Yeah, I'll have everything linked down below, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you feel like it. That is it. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.